Hey everyone, it's morning. Another rough night. Put my bedding back up because I was up on the roof again. And the reason why I was up on the roof was because I did end up getting a little camera, like I said I would, to see if I could capture the thing at night safely. Because obviously I wasn't going to be in my place while I was shooting it, and I couldn't be in the bathroom with the door closed because that's where I set up the camera. It's just a cheap little thing. We're gonna take a look at the footage. There's just a little bit of it before it cuts out. I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm gonna keep recording. And the plan is to get another camera as well to cover the entrance to the bedroom too. But first, let's try to take a look at the area that I captured so that we have kind of a clear idea of what we're looking at. Okay, so basically right there, that's the spot. That's what we're focusing on. The camera was in a little tripod that I kind of taped it to the tripod because the camera's so small it doesn't really fit properly. And then I stuck the tripod in the back of the bathroom with the lights off. And I decided to do what I said I would in the last video, which was to set up red lights to see if the creature would still show up if it wasn't a bright light, like a bright white light. Maybe the lights are different, the quality of the light is different, I don't know. But I set up the red light and I had to speed up the footage pretty significantly because looking at the footage that I recorded, it moves so slow that you can barely see it. The cases are back there now, but ever since I brought everything, well, a lot of stuff up from storage and stuffed it under my bed, I moved the cases because I was trying to find extra space, more space. And in their place, I had this wicker basket filled with rags. That's what was there when the creature materialized. I took the little suitcases that you're looking at, and I just put them in the bathtub and closed the shower curtain just to keep them out of the way. My bed, underneath it, that space was empty. It's been empty for a pretty long time, but now it's filled with all kinds of junk. Look. It's full now. There's not really a lot of space to maneuver around in. And the clutter, it's been like that for at least a couple of weeks now. Anyways, the creature, I didn't see it appear on camera, it was just suddenly there. I wasn't sure if I was going to see the creature materialize out of nothing or move through a wall. I wasn't sure if I was going to see it morph through my closet door, although my closet is packed to capacity, so it's not like it would ever have been able to fit in there. And it moved around a lot, but really, really slowly, so I had to speed up the footage, and I didn't get that much because the camera was running for longer than I thought, and the movements were so minuscule, so infuriatingly slow that it just ate up all the time on the camera, all the battery. So what you're seeing is really the only footage that I was able to capture after I sped it all up. There's not a lot there, but it's under that blanket. At some point, I think I can see a bit of the creature revealed. Looks like skin. It's like a lighter color, not black like the blanket. And then the skin disappears again, kind of moves around and changes shape on the floor. And then it moves closer to the camera. And then it kind of hunches up into a ball. And instead of flattening itself out, like what would have to happen in order for it to go under my bed, like when I tried to get under my bed, it just kind of stayed curled up in a ball, and then it moved as a ball through my bed. It's really hard to describe or explain. I'll show you in the video. In that moment, it looked like the space underneath my bed raised up. Like it was way higher than it actually is. was bizarre though. This thing that was almost a man-sized lump, it didn't really stand up. It just kind of moved around on the ground. And then it moved closer to the camera, but it didn't seem to be interested in or inspect the camera. I know you can't tell right now, but the space under the bed, it looks like it's bigger than it is. I've tried fitting underneath that space and I can't. I can get my head in and I can lay my shoulders flat against the carpet, but it's just too tight. I just can't get all the way in. And the creature's kind of bigger than me. I don't know what it's made of because it's not that heavy when I carried it up. I mean, it was dead weight, so it was heavy enough, but I don't think it was like carrying dead human weight. It's all really bizarre and strange, all of this. But I myself, I've tried to jam myself under the bed, and I just can't get all the way under there. So, take a look and tell me what you think. This morning when it was bright and took the suitcases out of the bathtub, put them back on their stand where they are now, and that's where we are. The footage, it's pretty poor quality. I think it's because I didn't have enough light. It wasn't bright enough, but I'm afraid that if the light is too bright, it just won't show up. I'll I'll have to do some more experimenting and see. But at least I caught it. And while it seems pretty big, it doesn't seem like freakishly big. Even if it does change shape, as it seems to, it totally seems like a manageable size. At least it was when I grabbed it from the swamp. And seeing it behind my bed, it still doesn't look giant, so that's kind of reassuring. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I'll set up a few more red lights so that it's a little bit brighter in here. Charge the battery for longer now that I know that it moves so slowly and it'll just eat up the battery. And maybe my camera actually isn't that shitty. Maybe it's just that the light needs to be brighter. And then it'll record just better quality footage. It's probably what it is. And maybe I'll get another one of those cameras too. If there's more light in here and it records better with light, then I'll be able to set up the other one at the entrance to the bedroom. Although, with the footage that I captured from last night, it didn't seem to move past the bed. I mean, I guess it moved through it, sort of, and underneath it. But I don't know if it actually left underneath the bed. That's why I need the camera set up in the entrance to the bedroom. Because maybe it came out the other end of the bed and it actually like moved into my living room or something, which would be pretty fucked. And again, the other weird thing about it is that now the space underneath my bed it's totally packed with shit. So there's not even any space under there for it to exist in. Like, I don't know where it went. Did it go through the floor or something after it went through the bed? Fuck, I don't know. It's just really weird. I kind of want to ask my neighbor if he's noticed anything in his place, but we don't know each other like that. And I don't want to freak him out if, out of the blue, I ask him if he's seen anything strange in his place. Just doesn't seem smart. I'm trying to keep a low profile here. I don't want to alert anyone that I actually have one of these things. Yeah. I think that's all I've got for now, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep figuring things out. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the suitcases. But until then, please stay safe. I wouldn't recommend anybody try what I'm trying, because I still can't even sleep in my place right now. I'll talk soon.